So this was originally meant to be a comparison of the Flash and mobile speedrun, and was supposed to be much more scripted, but because of the difference in release dates and also the fact that they're both outdated, I decided to just make a video talking about the nuances of the mobile segmented run and make it a much more ad-lib, instead of having a script that I was supposed to follow for every single part. I'm just going to go talk from what I know about the game, which is a fair amount of and just explain what's going on. So hope you enjoy, and that's it. Yeah, quick heads up, some levels might be commentated over a freeze frame rather than in real time, like you're seeing here. This IL is barely outdated by less than 0.1 seconds, and the new strategy looks pretty much identical to the Flash version, and the only reason that they're different in time is due to the physics engine. Level 2 uses some well-timed jumps at the beginning and then a corner boost about here in order to get to the flag quickly. Level 3 is also outdated, and the strategy he uses is a lot more riskier than this one. Actually, the level 3 strategy you're seeing right now is, the one used typically during runs, but just executed to a higher degree. In level 5, Game Guy uses a really early jump on the grass you see about here in order to just barely pass the axe cycle and get an 845. Level 5 was outdated by the time the segmented run already came out. It involves using the same strategy on PC, which is a lot harder to pull off due to the physics differences, yet again. Level 6 is practically just trial and error, getting the perfect setup. Here Game Guy manages to get a really good bounce and just get right over to the flag. Level 7 starts with a setup of jumping twice in order to get an ideal cycle on the upcoming elevators. But once the Game Guy jumps, he can more or less just hold jump and right over these and then over the launch pad, and after that he's able to go get a corner boost off the swing and get right to the flag. Going right down the slope, Game Guy is able to get a cycle skip on the pencils, and he gets into the car and it prepares to start a corner boost here. You can see he jumps once and then he jumps right to the flag. Now, this marks the end of the 8 levels segmented part of this run, and if we were doing a comparison with the Flash version, then it would be by and far much faster. However, coming up, we're going to see a lot of different strategies due to the fact that spike glitch does not exist in mobile. The beginning of level 9 is going to feature some very precise jumps to build up as much speed as possible so that you can get to the top platform. You can't use plunger jump due to the physics in this game, but still it saves enough time to get a good cycle here on the end. Level 10, you're going to use some precise jumps in order to avoid spike pits, because once again we can't use spike jump in this game. You're going to get a double jump, which is fortunately much more easier to get in mobile as compared to Flash, and then you're just going to get to the boulder. You're just going to have to move it, because yet again you can't just jump into the spikes. Fortunately, Red Bull Mobile features a much easier setup in order to get sub 20 train, but here we're going to see an advanced setup. You're going to get into the second last compartment, then you're going to be jumping a couple of times until you get to these walls where you're going to jump off of them over the red saws, and then you're going to get right to the flag. In my opinion, level 12 has one of the coolest setups, which you're going to be seeing just about now. What's happening here is that pretty much checkpoints in Red Bull Mobile have a hitbox that's active just for a small amount of time after you activate them, which is used here in order to get some extra airtime to set up the boxes on the spikes properly. After that is a quick bounce on one of the falling boxes, which leads you right into the passage, and then another bounce on the box over the saw, and then right into the slide rather than on top. And that closes out the record at a 228. And that's the segmented run completely explained. Thank you for watching.